Hello guys, and welcome to another David Kapow video. So welcome to David Kapow. Today we're going to continue the series of the Java tutorial for beginners. We're in lesson 2 right now, and we're going to learn about variables and data types. So let us go. So basically this is how variables contain information in the computer's memory, right, RAM. So here's how to define an integer. A variable. Gosh. So, like that. So, what this basically means, int is basically integer. We are declaring a variable. Number basically means that's the name of the integer. Equals basically means, it's equal to 3. That's the value. So then, after that, we have to print out the system. So what we're going to do is that we are going to go and we are going to print line out of the system number. And I forgot to do the semicolons. Sorry. Free. Perfect. So it's showing, instead of showing number, it shows 3 because number is the variable of it. So that's how you make variables. And also changes however it was. It doesn't just display 3. It displays everything. Look at this, 15. So here's the thing. Not only that you can just define variables, that you can also reassign variables. So let's do just number and not int, because we're not declaring a variable and using an already existing variable. And we're going to do equals, and we're going to do 8. And then after that, we're going to do the same thing. My gosh. Yeah, sorry, my touchscreen is a bit bad. My gosh, what is happening? Okay, that's good. So, gosh, my touchscreen is so bad for no reason. I don't know why. I dropped my toilet in the floor. Anyways. So then we just do number. My gosh. And then don't forget to put in semicolons, or else they will break. See? 15, 8. So this is the old variable 15, and this is the new one, 8. So here's the thing. Not only you can just set variables to anything, but you can change them too, and change it by however much. So let's say plus equals 8. This will change the number up by 8. So it's 15, and plus 8 is gonna be 23. See, 15, 23, it increases it. And we also have minus. Sorry about that. We also have plus, minus, times, and divided by. But that's self-explanatory. So now let me show you the data types of variables. So we already did integer. That's one of them. But we also have like strings, doubles, and booleans. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! Okay, please wait. Okay, continuing on. I fixed my screen. So we already did integer, which basically means integer. Even I fixed the screen, it still doesn't work properly. So 2. So we have already seen that. So we're gonna move on to doubles. If you do not know what doubles mean, it doesn't mean 2 numbers. It basically means that you can add decimals. So let's start off by doing an integer with 2.5. And then after that, we're going to do. So you can see that was red. I don't know why. So see, double. And we're going to do decimal. I think I spelled that right or wrong. I don't know. So we're going to do equals to 2.5. And then we're going to put semicolon at the end. And then we're gonna look at it. So we're gonna print line out the system. First off, we're gonna do integer. And we're gonna do another system out print. And then we're gonna do the decimal. So now, what do you think what will happen if I print out the integer or decimal? Well, let's look. So here's the problem. If you put decimals at integers, it will be an error. It will be type mismatch. Cannot convert from double to int. So see, that's why you have to use decimals. So let us remove that. So now it should be fixed. So see, now it's working. Integers are basically whole numbers, and doubles are decimals. Perfect. The next thing we're gonna learn is gonna be called strings. So last lesson I talked about the string square brackets args, but that basically means string variables, because instead of typing it the character we're gonna learn after the string, you can just put string and that's it. So let me show you what I mean. String, and we're gonna do strings. Okay, to not to be confused. And then it has to be a string, obviously. So we're gonna just put in a hello. So I don't know why string. I think it basically means that's not used. I don't know. Or probably it's just the care. So wait, does it mean I have to put capital? Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, okay. Oh. Okay, what happens if let me just fix something. We're gonna do Does it work? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happens? It doesn't work? Ah, yeah, it works. Does it also work with lowercase? Ah. Okay, so it's case sensitive. Yeah. You have to put the capital S because there is capital S in the string square brackets. So now you learned about strings, about string variables. So we got two. So we got the integer, we got the decimal point, and the decimal, and then we got the string. Now we're gonna learn about char. So char, it's character. It only displays one single character. So we're just gonna character. Okay, my touchscreen is acting up again. Character. Oh my gosh. I feel embarrassed for myself. So you only put one through. So let's say the initial of my name, D. Wait. So you only have to put this? Wait a minute. I don't know what happens. Why does it show that it's an error? Is there anything wrong? Okay, let's just say it's right. Man, my touchscreen is acting up again. I fixed the touchscreen twice now. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so let's print out the system character. Okay, now let's play it. Oh yeah, I forgot semicolons. My gosh, it's always the semicolons. That's why it's showing errors. Does it work now? Wait a minute. Can I convert string to char? What do you mean? Okay. Let's try without the... Oh my gosh! D cannot be resolved to a variable. What does the char mean? Like, this is the thing that I'm most confused with, the char. So, drop me down in the comments below if you put strings or not. I don't know how to do it. Or I'm just doing it wrong. So, I did put char, but it doesn't work. I don't know why. So, let's just delete that. And my touchscreen is acting up again, even though I cleaned it for 2 times. Okay, please wait again. Why is my touchscreen like that? Fix my touchscreen 3 times now. Gosh. So now we are gonna learn about booleans. Bool. So bool basically means that you put a boolean. So it's either true or false. So let's just put false. So that's basically booleans. My touchscreen is acting up again. Okay, boolean. Oh my gosh. Is that acting up again? That class! False. The boolean. Delete this token. So what's the token then? What's the token? Booleans. If you add an S, it fixes everything. Oh my gosh. Bool cannot resolve to a type. What do you mean? It's false. Bool. Like I swear it's boolean. Okay, boolean. There we go. Finally, you have to put out the full name for no reason. I don't know. Code 3 is pretty weird. So finally, 2.5, hello, false. So that's the data types. So now let's look at the other data types. So we have learned about integers, doubles, strings, booleans. So this is going to be quite long. So now we're going to learn about floats, which is used for both integers and decimals. Imagine floats. Imagine if int and double had a baby. So float. So floats, you can also put strings, okay? You can also put decimal numbers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's always semicolons. Can I convert a double to a float? Wait, what does that mean? Wait, what does that mean? Does that mean it doesn't work or not? Okay. So float basically means int, but better. So that's what floats mean. So let's try. So the reason why I don't like integers because you can't go high. So if you type this extremely big number, you'll get an error because it's out of range. So how can we fix that? By using the long. So let's convert this back to a 3. My gosh, it's acting up again. This is the 4th time. So what you do is just put long. But so we're just gonna do better. Yeah, I don't know why. So this time you can just put an extremely long number. Let's say 5 trillion. 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. I was counting, okay? So there we go. So we're gonna do again system outprint. And then we're gonna do a better. And then you have to put the semicolon at the end. Amazing! Out of range! But it's long. It's a long number. Okay, let's just say 500 billion. So what's the problem with long? Okay, so it basically means of up to like 32,000, I think. And long is up to like 2 billion. So let's do a little lower. And yeah. Oh, okay. So there we go. So how much is that? 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. So 500 million, okay? So now you learned about longs. Now we're gonna learn about bytes again. Oh my gosh, how much are there? How much types of there? So let's do byte. And bytes are supposed to be small. So we're gonna do mad. Mad, cause it's small and I don't like it. I use int better. So here's just only, let's put like 100. And I forgot to put in, so. I got a little bit lazy there, just naming the variables. But as you see, bytes just look normal. But here's the thing, you can't go above 128, so let's put 130. And you'll see I will get an error. See, it's out of range. So smallest is the byte, medium is the integer, and high is the long. So that's why I put 100, because it's almost out of range. So that is literally it. Okay, that took so long to make. Yeah, finally. So that's it. So that's the lesson. You finally learned about variables and data types. Now it's finally going to the exercises. Okay, can you please wait? So there are 3 exercises. First up, make an integer that has the number 500 and print out the system. 2, make a byte and float. Make the byte have -50 and the float 4, and then print both of them out. Lastly, make 2 string variables. Make 2 string variables and then print them out of the system. So that is the exercises for lesson 2. So thanks for watching for David Kabawa, and see you all for part 3 of this Java tutorial series. Hope you have a good day, and bye.